Getting my camera set up real quick. Give me 1 second. I'll be on the screen, and we will check out with all this. What's going on with all this EA stuff?
Coming to you from Los Angeles, California.
Xavier
This is EA Play Live 2021.
Xavier Woods.
I'm your host, WWE superstar Xavier Woods,
Hello.
aka Austin Creed, and we have an amazing show for you today. We've got world premiere gameplay,
World premieres.
first looks, including a brand new multiplayer experience for Battlefield 2042,
Whoa.
and a few more surprises they won't even let me tease. Plus, just like last year, we've got some amazing prizes to give away. So keep an eye out throughout the show for hidden letters.
I am very much just still waking up. I overslept, so boom. Sorry. There we go.
Mass Effect Legendary Edition,
Woo.
Dirt 5, and more.
Mass
So
Effect.
get to it.
Woo! It's crazy that we even bring up Mass Effect. It's awesome. They acknowledge it now. Still kind of setting stuff up and streaming back right here.
EA has long played home to fan-favorite racing titles from Need for Speed to Burnout to Real Racing.
Yes.
And now that the experts at Codemasters are
Many
joining the game
times over
family,
again.
that incredible lineup just got supercharged with the addition of franchises like Grid, Dirt, Project Cars, and F1. So if you like racing, if you like being in the driver's seat, you're gonna love what Codemasters has cooked up for us today. But first, let's take a quick look at what they do best.
I tried Grid. It was alright. Didn't really like Codemasters. Doesn't make anything I'm like overly excited about. This looks good. Definitely not running on like a Frostbite engine or anything. It's running on their own engine because they just barely got acquired. Probably DMCA is all hell to saw. It's fine. For now, anyways. Lots of dirt buggy stuff. Dirt buggy, doom buggy. Loop de loop. So this is a dirt buggy Hot Wheels game. All right, you know what? We'll cut the music off because I don't want it to get hit too hard. Okay, Electronic Arts Codemasters.
Now from London is Codemasters senior game designer Becky Crossdale.
Hello.
Welcome,
Hey, Austin.
Becky. Hey, now I heard that you might have a little surprise for us today.
Yes, I do, and I don't know if you can tell, Austin, but I am so excited because on behalf of the entire Codemasters team, this is the world premiere trailer for Grid Legends.
World premiere. Okay. Electronic Arts presents a Codemasters racing game. I like it. London. It's a little bit of live action, a little bit in game mixed together.
Dozens of drivers, only one can become champion.
My name is Yume Tanaka. My goal is to become the first woman ever to win the championship.
They know who I am.
Are they going to mix live action and gameplay together? I would actually be interested to check that out. I love that.
6 times. That's a new record.
Ooh.
Grid legal, I can build it to win. Touring cars, muscle cars, open wheel, drift.
Best team, best car.
Win by having the money, by having the guts. So if these idiots can't keep their cars on the track, it's their problem.
You keep pulling up there, that stops, but you're gonna get somebody hurt. Hopefully, it'll be you.
This is live action gameplay mixed together. That's actually really cool. Very cool.
That's why we're here.
I like it. Grid Legends. I might check that out.
Becky, this looks incredible. On top of the gameplay and the cars and the environments, now we've got all these characters that seem to have different motivations. I'm already incredibly invested. It looks like you guys are really up in the ante on storytelling.
Well, first and foremost, the Grid series has always been about delivering gameplay excellence. And with Grid Legends, you are still getting that same immersive racing experience that
They're trying to take on Need for Speed, which is really funny.
This time we are taking things up a notch and we're adding another layer on top of that. We are really proud of this new story mode.
Well, I do love a good story, and I feel like I've seen a lot of those faces somewhere before.
Yeah, we had the absolute pleasure of working with the incredibly talented Ncuti Gatwa, who plays the wonderful Eric in Netflix's Sex Education. We also captured the entire thing using extended reality, or XR, where if you've been watching Disney's The Mandalorian, you will have seen that tech in action. It's what they used to create those incredible worlds.
Well,
Very cool.
It sounds amazing, but this obviously isn't racing in space, right?
No, we are using this tech to draw you further into this racing experience. We really want to bring you deeper into the Grid world than ever before. It's also been really great for our actors because they're acting against something that's visually there. It's not the same as green screen or motion capture.
Whoa,
They are
that's
stepping into our Grid
that's
world
really
and
cool.
reacting with it.
Wow.
It sounds great. Can you give us any hints on the story, or would that be spoilers?
Without any spoilers, we are giving you a classic underdog tale. We are putting you straight into the driver's seat, right in the middle of the Grid World Series, where you'll be facing off against the all-dominant Raven West team. That is a team that does not like to share the tarmac. And for the rest of the story, well, you just have to wait and see.
But let's talk gameplay. We saw a new big range of vehicles in that trailer. Can you talk about those a little bit?
Oh yeah, there are so many vehicles. We are giving you big rigs, stadium trucks, drift cars, open wheelers, muscle cars, electric cars. We are giving you hypercars like the Aston Martin Valkyrie. Have you seen that car? And we are also giving you multi-class mixed racing, which means that you can take any of those cars and put them together on the same track.
Well, I just saw a big rig take out an open wheeler in the trailer, and I love it. So is there anything else that you can tell us about Grid Legends?
Without giving too much away, there is a ton of new stuff for the fans to sink their teeth into, including some new modes such as boost mode and elimination mode. We've also got some fancy new locations like the iconic city of Moscow. We've also got the beautiful city of London as well, so you can drive right past Buckingham Palace.
Very
or you
cool.
can travel to the stunning Strada Alpina and take one of our beautiful hypercars to its limit.
All right, well, you heard it here first. Storytelling and extended reality mixed.
Gives me something to actually use the steering wheel and pedals on.
This is beyond exciting. So, Becky, thank you so
I
much
like
for
it.
your time.
No, thank you, Austin.
Of course. All right, folks. So we're just getting started. We've seen Grid Legends, and now it's time for a different breed of legend.
The Apex Legends. Okay.
2 years ago, Apex Legends came out of nowhere.
Legendary
And
edition.
now 100 million
Everything's a
players
legend.
and 17 legends later, it just keeps getting bigger. We've got more modes, more maps, more platforms for play, and of course, more legends. So what's next for Apex?
I thought they were champions.
Today, we have answers. Ladies and gentlemen, I give to you
I thought they were legendary
Apex
tales, but you're
Legends
playing as champions.
Emergence.
Eh. No, something's coming on the map. You don't know how many times I've died in that damn
I
pit.
see it in everything. I see it in a boy rocked by tragedy, transform his pain and defy reality.
That sounds like the Prothean there, Mass
I
Effect.
see it
What
in
the hell's
a
his name?
warrior who must choose between
Yavik.
their new life and the annihilation of their
It sounds like his voiceover actor.
I see it in a girl, tortured by revenge, embrace hope when love awakens her heart. I see it in
The
me,
fuck?
a boy born under a bad omen,
The
turn his tale into a legend. Change is relentless, but that does not mean it cannot be beautiful.
Oh, that's cool.
Nothing lasts forever.
This character just looks dumb to me.
You must adapt.
Why in the fuck is he wearing a belly shirt? Like, I don't get it.
And embrace your true nature.
So he just throws little shiny bots at you the whole time.
Know that you are not alone. Change comes for us all. But this chaos has purpose. All of us thrown together. So the flame can burn its brightest. Change. Fight it and fall. Accept it and rise above.
Well, I just don't really give a shit about the new season then.
Wow.
Like Fortnite, I kind of just
I'm standing here like slack-jawed watching this because there's so much to unpack from that trailer. So let's go ahead and meet the man with all the answers, Apex game director Chad Grenier. So happy to have you here, Chad.
Thanks, Austin. Happy to be here. Before we get started and get into it, I want to give a shout out to the amazing developers at Respawn.
Hey.
All right, well, a subset of them. If you love Apex, it's because of these amazing developers that are working hard creating Apex Legends for us.
Well, big love to the whole Respawn team, especially whoever came up with Lifeline, because that's my girl. But okay, there's a lot for us to talk about, but you know I'm geeked about Seer, so can you tell us some more about his abilities? I saw this man stare through walls. He's got drones coming out of his chest. Please tell me about his kit.
Yeah, similar to Bloodhound, Seer is all about tracking enemies, but in a different way and has a very unique kit. So while you're aiming down the sights, you'll have a heartbeat sensor that will give you hints as to where an enemy might be. If you think you've located them, you can use your tactical, which sends out some of those drones out of your chest and will actually reveal and
what the hell is that? Okay, let me customize the outfit. He just looks dumb.
Really powerful, especially in certain gameplay situations. You can send out
he looks like a scarecrow with a belly shirt on. It's just that's just a stupid ass design.
All enemies that are moving quickly through that space are tracked.
I love when there's new abilities that kind of change the game, because this game obviously is always changing.
Sorry,
always
a
evolving.
belly shirt is
Whenever
never
there's
in
new
style.
legend,
Nah,
there's always
dude.
interesting
That's
shifts
just
in the
not.
meta. So
No.
with those incredible abilities, how do you think that Seer is going to change the game?
Even
Yeah, again, I mentioned Bloodhound.
I mean,
also
I'll even bring it up
Chapter.
too. Like Xavier Woods
unlike
is
Bloodhound,
a wrestler
Seer
through and
is
through.
about very
Even in the
precise
wrestling
and
world,
lingering
belly shirts
information. So
people look at him like,
more of a
really? That's what you're wearing
stealth-oriented
out to the ring?
legend. And you're going to see, I think, some interactions because of that sphere I mentioned, his ultimate. If you're moving quickly through that space,
And the wrestling
your
world does a
footsteps
bunch
are
of
revealed.
crazy shit. Like I
But
said,
now if you're walking
his
slowly,
design
you
is
can
just.
avoid the detection, and so I think you'll see some.
You could probably
interesting
change his
gameplay
costume,
experiences and
though.
new ways to play with slowing it down a bit.
Yeah, it sounds like once the ring gets tight, especially, you're gonna have a lot of new ways to.
His
play
abilities
the game.
sound all right.
Like this past season,
Tracking your
it feels like
enemies and everything.
Apex
That's
really
always
moved
a
beyond
really
Battle
good thing to
Royale
have in
with the
Apex.
arenas. So what's the reaction been like for you guys?
The fan reaction has been really great. We're seeing a lot of players enjoy arenas, which is awesome. We're really excited to finally have a way to play Apex Legends beyond Battle Royale. And yeah, people are loving it. So we've got new maps in the works.
What is it, TDM or something?
Some
I
other things
haven't
come in I don't
been
wanna,
keeping up.
talk about just yet, but we've got a lot planned for arenas.
All right, fair. Well, I do know that you guys announced ranked arenas are coming as well. So can you give us some information on that?
Yep, so we've got one season of arenas under our belts now. We wanted to make sure that we were seeing how players were adapting to the mode, make sure to get the balance right, make sure that the price and the economy is correct, and now we'll be introducing the ranked mode in Emergence. So it's a bit of a different ranked
I hate to
system
tell you,
than
but
we
that
have
character is
in
not going to
Battle
age
Royale
well
mode.
for his look.
So we're really excited for you to get your hands on it.
It's
Well,
not going to
it's
age
really
well.
cool to see Apex always doing new things. Like, for instance, leaning into the competitive scene with things like the Apex Legends Global Series. So are we going to see more of the ALGS?
Absolutely. We just ended year 1 of ALGS. Our championships recently concluded, and it was amazing. There's like so many tactics and amazing plays in there. Many teams were fighting for the
It's good seeing the
championship in
esports
last round.
side
We hit record
kicking
numbers,
off and
so
doing
we're really
good.
excited in September to be kicking off year 2 of the ALGS. And for the first time, we're going to be inviting PlayStation and Xbox players to compete alongside the PC players.
Very
really
cool.
See who's best, and an all-new league format. So we have more information at PlayApex.
A little bit of everybody to the table. That's good.
Well, I am
That's really good.
beyond looking forward to it. And Chad, before you go, I have to ask, when can we see more from Seer?
We've got an awesome gameplay trailer coming on Monday, and Emergence drops on August 3rd. And for now, I can show you a finisher.
Of course, please, please.
This game demands so much of us. But from you, she demands everything.
Yeah, that's all I need to see. It's so awesome. But Chad,
It's almost like a fatality.
Thanks, Austin.
Of course, of course.
Okay.
And again, big shout out to the whole Respawn team. Now for the Apex fans watching us on Twitch today, Respawn is hooking you up with an
It's like all the kids
exclusive
nowadays,
Jumpmaster
they don't
gun
want to get their
charm.
hands
So make
dirty.
sure you
They
got
just
your
want the
Twitch
technology to do
and
everything
EA
for them.
account linked and keep watching the show to earn that drop. That's not the only thing we're giving out today. Keep an eye out for the hidden letters that spell out a secret phrase, because at the end of the show, we'll give you a link where you can
That's a cool
enter that
set.
code for your chance to win some great prizes, including codes for EA originals like Knockout City and It Takes Two.
It takes two.
So speaking of originals, let's head across the ocean for some stop motion and check out a soon-to-be released EA original, Lost in Random.
Okay. Well, haven't we already seen this
And
game a
just
few
like
times?
that, young Austin found himself introducing a new segment.
Hello?
He stalled, bewildered by the voice coming from somewhere unknown. Somewhere random.
Okay. All right, anyway, it's coming soon and it looks really cool.
Austin stopped himself. Why, he'd forgotten to mention the Tribeca Film Festival selection.
It was a selection at the Tribeca Film Festival.
He tried the line again, more enthusiastically.
Look, man, I'm trying to run a whole show. and you
More enthusiastically. Really selling it.
Could you just let me intro the segment? Thank you. It was an official Tribeca Film Festival selection this summer, and it's coming soon. Joining us from Gothenburg, Sweden to tell us more is Zoink creative director Olav Redmo.
Hello, Austin.
I get scared for a split
How's it
second there. I
going,
was like,
Olav?
whoa.
Thank you so much for joining us, and congratulations on
He went
Tribeca.
full on,
It's
like,
so cool to see video games right
Hulk
next to
Hogan
movies
eyes.
being regarded as they should be.
Thank you, Austin. I'm so proud of the Sonic team and what we've accomplished, and I'm so happy about the selection because Lost in Random is really inspired by all these movies that I grew up with and stop-motion animation and dark fairy tales. And at Sonic, we're always trying to push narrative in video games, so I'm so happy. Yeah.
Well, I can't wait to see more
video games,
Olav
okay.
of my life. What do you have for us today?
I'm super pleased to share a first look at one of our most unique aspects of Lost in Random's gameplay, Dice Battle, which is an exciting, explosive blend of real-time action and time-stop tactics, where every roll of the dice unleashes incredible powers out of the head of your Jack-in-the-Box buddy, Dicey.
Well, it sounds awesome, so let's take a look.
Once upon a
Dicey,
time,
huh?
there were two devoted sisters named Even and Odd. Cruelly separated by an evil queen and the roll of a dice.
I'm coming!
Together with this little fella, Even was determined to rescue her beloved sister.
Come on, Dicey!
In this strange and
Fun story.
fascinating world of random, adventure and combat go hand in hand. and many peculiar characters await. Some will help her. You mean this one? And some won't.
That's against
Grunt?
the rules. Oh, sure. A little girl with a dice.
Those coins can be traded for cards.
Cards, cards. I got cards here, the greatest cards in the land.
Ooh, cards contain
Top
new
end voice
attacks,
acting.
abilities,
Sounds good.
and more. All of which come in handy during dice battle.
Ready, Dicey?
Even uses her slingshot to attack deadly foes. This can knock off energy cubes used to feed her strange companion Dicey. And once fully charged, even can roll Dicey and freeze time itself. Let's see how she uses it.
Reminds me of Alice in Wonderland, at the Alice Returns to Madness games. It's good. It's good.
Well done, even. Nice.
Nice.
Ooh, that was a good one. Even's quest will take her across all 6 realms of random.
Oh, 6.
Even must roll the dice and play the odds. But just a chance at saving her sister.
Random rules. Long may she reign.
Dicey, wait!
My child, you're safe now.
Just from that alone, I already need to play this game. It looks so cool. But what can you tell me about these combat cards that we're seeing?
Cards are just one part of dice battle, but I love the way they look, so I brought a few examples to show off.
Oh, okay, awesome. What are we looking at here then?
So as you saw, cards can be selected during combat that unleash new powers and abilities, like this one, for instance, Explosive Dice, which turns Dicey into this ticking time bomb. You just gotta be careful so it doesn't blow you up. Keep your distance. And where's this hammer of 2 lets you summon a giant hammer, which also gives even super strength to
Bring
be able
the
to
hammer
swing it
down.
around.
Offensive maneuvers, I like it.
But it's not just about offense. Like we have also, for instance, Uma's Blessing, which comes from Uma, this old hidden witch, and she provides a bubble shield to protect Even.
It's a Rayman
And that's just a
character?
taste. Like, there's a lot of different powers at your disposal. Some curse enemies, some heal Even or create traps. Some arenas also work as giant board games affected by rolling dicey. So you're gonna have to try different tactics to conquer the Queen's giant
still waking up.
tabletop-themed arenas.
All right, Olav, obviously, my next question, you know it's coming. When can we play this game?
Yeah, my favorite question. Lost in Random releases on September 10th on PC, console, and Nintendo Switch. And you can pre-order starting right after the show. And if you want a Dicey companion of your own, he'll be available to EA Play members as a gun charm in one of my current favorites, Apex. So keep an eye out for that.
I thought he was going to say a
You all heard it here
plushie.
first. And Olav, thank you so much for joining us.
I thought
today.
for sure it was going to be a
It's been
plushie.
my absolute pleasure, Austin, and welcome to Random.
You can buy a plushie. He can sit on your
there you have
bed.
it. Lost in Random is coming soon, but there's another EA original that's already here. And it's bringing that throwback playground heat to the masses. That's right.
The
I'm talking
dodgeball
about
one?
Knock Out
Yep.
City.
Dodgeball.
Oh, okay.
No, we can't do playground stuff because that's, dodgeball is not allowed in schools anymore.
Dropped earlier
Kids
this
too
year,
soft for
Knockout
it
City
nowadays.
has had one hell of a summer, and they're just getting warmed up. Here with more is Karthik Bala from Velen Studios in New York.
Thanks, Austin. We're so grateful to our community for the massive response to Knockout City.
That's New York
With
apartment, all
millions
right.
of new brawlers, hundreds of thousands of crews, and nearly 1 billion KOs landed, your response has really been a knockout. As an indie team dedicated to taking creative risks, having all of you embrace this unique thing we've made is an amazing feeling.
Boink.
And I just want to say
I've had it download
thank you.
for a little bit, and I
At
think.
launch, we promised you new
Pretty-
features
yeah.
and updates that keep the
I have
game
access to it. I
fresh
just
and
haven't played it
exciting.
yet.
Today, I'm here to deliver on that promise. On behalf of the whole Velen Studios team, it's my absolute thrill to present Knockout City Season 2,
Oh.
Fight at the Movies.
Oh, shit.
World of chaos, where mayhem rules
patrols the
What?
streets. Is anyone strong enough
Oh,
to stop the unstoppable?
Tron Godzilla. Whoa. Oh.
A world.
Welcome to
where
the
one
pyramids.
hero rises to meet instant.
Indiana Jones. Ow. My first.
A world where lovers chase their
Kingdom
passions
Hearts.
and feel the burn. A world where terror lurks high above.
The Undertaker. Oh, wait. No. Sorry. It's movies.
Where warriors fight for dodge brawl supremacy.
Yeah.
And teensy tiny brawlers battle it out in a child's bedroom.
Okay.
This season, bring your moves to the movies.
Yeah.
Coming July 20. Oh man, that voice is murder on the pipes.
Yeah. Yes.
The Hollywood Drive-In opens July 27th. We'll see you at the movies. It's showtime.
Hey, that's my line. That's my old
You
line.
saw we got new skins, we got a new ball, Knockout City, baby. Season 2 arrives July 27th. And remember, you can play for free up to street rank 25, so get in. You might come across me and my crew. We're called That Baseline. You won't beat us because we're really good, but you'll have fun. And right now, it's available on all platforms with crossplay. So if you haven't yet, go ahead, get in there and give it a whirl. All right, everyone. The moment that you have been waiting for is here.
Dun 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 dun. Oh, jeez, the Battlefield shit.
You've seen the trailers, you've read the hot takes, and you already know that Battlefield is back, baby. You hear me? It's back. Battlefield is back, baby. It's Battlefield. I can't wait to wingsuit surf a tornado. This game is gonna be so good.
Oh,
and in
yeah.
just a moment.
They like
we're
every single
revealing
one of them
a
are so
brand new
good.
Battlefield 2042
Oh.
experience.
So when's the beta?
first.
So I can
For
get
those who
hands on with
haven't
this
been
thing.
Paying attention.
Get my
Here's what you've
fill
been
of
missing
the
out.
Battlefield experience. This could be the one that makes me like, oh, Battlefield, but oh, my shit ain't gonna be in there. I'm like, eh. I would laugh if they put hot takes in there. I made the cut. That was the original guy who did that. The one that was on the left-hand side losing his shit with his headset. See, my problem is I call shit before it happens. I'm like, it's gonna be definitely a wingsuit. Yep, boom. Let me guess. This celebrities gonna be playing it or something?
We hope you're thrilled with what you've seen so far from Battlefield 2042.
We haven't seen anything, really.
It's just the beginning. We have so much more to show you. Battlefield 2042 is built up by 3 epic experiences. Firstly, of course, all-out warfare that we showed you earlier. Secondly, Hazard Zone that we'll show off later this year.
Oh, that's their
Now,
Battle Royale.
A new community-driven experience that we're happy to share with you today. Built by our old friends over at Triple Effect, formerly Dice LA. It's an experience designed from community feedback. It's an experience
Private
we've dreamt
servers
about
where everyone
building
gets
for
kicked out
over
when
a
when the enemies start winning the game.
Let's have a look.
As I said, Battlefield's got a long history of doing fuck ups. It's like they have a good core package, but then it's like the stuff that they try and make happen. Like the design decisions, I should say. You pick your squad, you pick your loadouts. It will be the battlefield of anyone's choice, of any era. Oh shit. Bad company. Okay, let's be honest. Let's be honest here. Who the fuck's gonna play as the old school faction or the old school regimes when you have the newer weapons and stuff that is better? Like, I would go modern day through and through with it, but you're gonna get outgunned by everybody with the you know, the Battlefield 42 tech. Like, the future shit is gonna be so overpowered. You're not gonna be able to go with the modern day stuff. Of course. Oh shit. Portal, change the rules. When's the beta for it?
This looks incredible. There's so many crazy things happening in this trailer. We got knives versus defibrillators. We got soldiers from every era. I have so many questions. So let's bring on an expert here to help us out.
I mean, Xavier's doing a really good job at promoing this.
Welcome, Christian.
What he's trained to do. He's trained to sell you this.
Of course, thank you for being here. Now, that trailer, absolutely ridiculous. Like, what the hell did we just see?
So what you just saw was the Battlefield Portal. It's a new community-driven experience.
I would love to be excited about this. It's just I know the history that Battlefield has where the gun game doesn't feel all that great, and the servers usually shit the bed to where you get a ton of hit markers.
To create brand new game modes.
So until I see actual gameplay running online, I can't get excited for this.
Coming at launch. This is a real love letter to the fans.
Battlefield's the last one to really get their shit together with how stuff works during gameplay.
Team, and they deserve all the credit in the world for creating this great experience. We've had so much fun bringing back some of the most beloved vehicles, gadgets, weapons, and maps from past titles.
Well, thank you all.
Huge credit to this.
Would be really cool is if they add like Medal of Honor stuff in there too. You don't want to make a Medal of Honor game? Well, give us the option in Battlefield to use Medal of Honor stuff.
Yes.
The hell?
Yes.
El Alamein.
Yes.
Let me run around with like was it no, that's Battlefield Hardline I'm thinking of. But Medal of Honor and Frontline, I think it was called. Like, let me run around with that stuff. The big ass beard, the Wolf Squad, and everything. That'd be badass.
I love it. But this is
as long as the game feels right.
Portal is a chance for the community to drive the platform. There's a whole slate of customization options and even an advanced logic editor for you to play around with. Tools that were previously only available to us on the
developer side.
So that trailer, it was just packed with a ton of crazy moments. So I'm curious, how wild can we actually get with Portal?
You can get pretty wild.
Yeah? Okay,
of course.
Can I pit World War II against 2042?
Yes, you can.
Okay,
Just
what about
saw it.
game modes? Can I make an infection mode where it's me against a ton of super fast soldiers with knives?
Absolutely.
Okay, what about shoddy snipes? But not just regular shoddy snipes, like a gun game with a whole bunch of shoddy snipes from all throughout history.
That is a very specific idea there, Austin, but yes, actually you can.
Batting 3 for 3, bring it home. Can I play as a penguin with a flamethrower?
A penguin with a flamethrower?
Yeah.
No, I mean, look, there are some limits. It's not a level editor. You can't edit the maps themselves. And no, you can't play as a penguin with a flamethrower.
All right, that's fine. That's fine.
They're like, Ubisoft just got in mega trouble for a level editor with 007 assets and stuff. There is actually no 007 assets. That lawsuit is bullshit. But EA's like, oh, we're not going down that route.
We see the sandbox as a big part of the future of Battlefield 2042.
Show us some actual gameplay of it actually running in a multiplayer match. This is what I want to see.
I really hope players will embrace Portal.
That's what I want to see, I should say.
In fact, we gave a sneak peek to a few members of the community.
Okay, here we go. YouTubers, live streamers playing the game. Let's go. Come on.
That's fine. That's fine. Let's check it out.
All right. Was the actual gameplay with the time to kill and everything being shown off? Let's see what the hell.
Fiesta by Courage.
12v12. All right.
US factions of Battlefield 3 and Bad Company 2 facing off on Arica Harbor with 24 players.
That's about half the time for the TT Cave.
Die and you'll redeploy with an all-new loadout.
Battlefield 5.
Track down that enemy VIP and make it count. All bring the power of 2042 to Caspian border and take on the forces of 1942. This is quality versus quantity by Gabitron.
Half health.
A small squad from 2042.
I like the rifle.
Players from 1942. The future's got the hardware, but the past's got the numbers. Destroy those MCOMs. But do it before your tickets are up. You're not getting them back unless you clear the sector.
That's half health?
Not enough memes? Fine.
Okay.
Set up on orbital for the fight of your lives with Robot Man by Redact.
That was like finally dead. Finally dead. That's half health. I would think it'd be like
Settle your battlefield debates on who wins what.
Instead of being 6-7 hits, make it about 3-4.
Come on, dude. Robot Man? What? This looks so much fun. But I need to know. Just pretend like the cameras aren't here. Just me and you. Who's redacted?
Can't tell you that, sorry. But what I can tell you is that we're so excited for the players to create or simply discover their favorite new way to play Battlefield.
Redacted? Medal of Honor, maybe.
And try out the thousands of
But then again, EA's got a bunch of
once they have the tools
side games too. It could be a crossover character.
Portal at launch, right?
Yes. Portal will be available
Isaac Newton.
launch, day one.
Isaac Newton? No. Isaac, what the hell's his name? The one from Dead Space.
Okay, this is
Isaac
fantastic.
something or other.
Christian, before you go, let me make sure that I have all of this straight. So on top of all the content and maps that have already been announced, we also get content from Battlefield 1942, Bad Company 2, and Battlefield 3, including 6 of the best maps of all time, and all that can be sliced, diced, and mixed together in Portal. And then we still have Hazard Zone coming later this year?
Yes, that's
No, the Battle
what I'm telling
Royale
you,
is going to get
Austin.
forgotten
If you've
about.
always been a fan, or if you've never played Battlefield before, we want Battlefield 2042 to be the ultimate Battlefield experience.
You should be launching with a Battle Royale.
Just thank you. Thank you.
My pleasure, Austin. I'll see you on the battlefield.
All right, so Portal looks incredible, and we could end things there, but I don't think we're
Let's see
done
some
yet.
regular multiplayer
We're gonna leave
gameplay,
you
though.
with one more surprise. First, though, you remember that secret code? I hope you were paying attention because all of the letters have been revealed. So, if you want to win some awesome games and gear, stick around because we're going to give you the link to enter in just a second. But for now, come with me. I hope you've enjoyed the show as much as I've enjoyed being your host. Now, my name is Austin Creed, and our last reveal is somewhere in there. But you know what? Why don't you go first?
No way, it's a Dead Space game. It's a fucking Dead Space remaster. What? Is that about Isaac? Wow, they're actually bringing it back. Yep. So you're telling me Glenn Sheffield was pushing to bring back Dark Space for like 5 years. EA wouldn't greenlight it, and now he's gone. Now they finally greenlight it. Wow. What a slap into the face to the original developers. That's just... Ooh. I'm glad that it's back, but that's a major slap in the face to the people that originally made it. EA, that's dirty. Like literally, Glenn Sheffield, he left EA just because of that. I'm pretty sure it's Glenn Sheffield. It was the one. God, I think I'm getting his name right. But yeah, he literally, he was like campaigning and championing for a new Dead Space. The fans got behind it and everything. And EA was just like, nope, there's no need for it. There's no want for it. There's nothing there for it. The higher ups at EA. And now they should, like, wow, that's just wrong. I'm pretty sure it's Glenn Sheffield. Oh geez, spelling his name all wrong. Games. Schofield, sorry. Saying his name wrong. Yeah. Dead Space. Glenn Schofield, sorry. I thought it was Sheffield. He literally formerly VP and general manager of Visceral Games, because they were going to try and bring back the Dead Space series through Visceral Games. EA kept telling them no, nobody wants it, nobody cares, nobody wants it, da. And so finally he said fuck it, and he is now making the Callisto Protocol, which he is being the main director for, because they had him working on Call of Duty for years, and like the last time was 2009 when we got anything Dead Space. That is such a slap in the face, the original developers. Damn, EA. That's I will get on EA's ass right there. That is, I've been saying some good stuff about EA, but the fact that they're going to bring that back after they told the original developers who made the damn series no, and then after they leave, then they're going to come out with this and announce it. That's dirty. Wow. Anyways, yeah, some stuff being shown. Nothing real over the top. I don't think it was anything over the top was shown today. Unfortunately, we didn't get to see, like, okay, Portals. That's one thing. 89,000 people showed up for this. I will definitely say I'm waiting for a beta for Battlefield. I'm still not really excited about it until I get hands on with it and see how, like, the regular shootout, the regular shootouts and everything is going to be feeling. I can't get excited for that. Dead Space remaster, reboot, whatever that is. I might check it out, but I'm not going to be. I can't. Just knowing the background to Dead Space, that really puts a dampener on it. That's just like a oof. But yeah. I don't know. It was an alright EA play. Not a whole lot shown there that I'm mega enthusiastic about. Battlefield, definitely, that was the main event that I was showing up for, to see if they were going to actually show like regular gameplay. The fact that they were showing off shootouts happening and it was at half health, and you still had that many hit markers on some of those gunfights. Yeah, not my cup of tea. I'd rather have it be where if you shoot somebody, they're gonna drop. That's when you're trying to be competitive and you get lag and everything else mixed in there, because people will have bad connections. Those double amount of hit markers that you're already getting to drop somebody's health bar turns into 3 times the amount of hit markers because of lag latency. And this is something that EA, for some reason, they just will not pull their head out of their ass and like fix it. They will not do anything with, like, Apex Legends has so many damn hit markers, and then all of a sudden you'll run up to somebody else and you can just drop them. And that's the reason why I stopped playing Apex, because I'm just like, okay, I'm just sick and tired of the lack of like regular gunfights. Like sometimes it's like, okay, this weapon is going to work. I can run up on somebody. I can shoot him in the face. No problem at all. Well, there's different levels of armor. No, I get that. And yes, you can break armor, but then you have to literally swap to your other weapon just to, instead of reloading, you have to swap to the other weapon just to finish them off. And then sometimes that doesn't even work. You have to use your ability too on top of that. That's what I've run into on Apex Legends. Maybe they're fixing it up over the last like season or two. They've had some cool stuff that I still want to unlock. The new character has a couple of good abilities of like tracking and everything, but like I said, he just looks like a dumbass, like a scarecrow with a belly shirt on. It just looks weird to me. That's like I said, that look is not going to age well. Outside of that, what else was shown? Oh, the little more of a kids game in there. yeah, looks like Alice Return to Madness to me. It looks all right. If you're into adventure games, maybe a little bit of platformy stuff, that's probably going to be in there, puzzly platformy. You know, a little more of kind of a kid's story, sort of. Adult-oriented kid story, because all the dark, you know, some kids get into that, though. Yeah, looks good. But no Mass Effect news, no Star Wars news, no Dragon Age news, which they said was not going to be here. This is mainly going to be the Battlefield show. But they did segment everything into a good amount of time for each thing. Big shout out to Xavier Woods right there. He hasn't done too many hosting gigs. He's done a few, but he's you know, part of the New Day over in WWE and everything. And yeah, big shout out. Anytime I see anybody from the wrestling business doing shows and everything, it's like, yeah, that's my people. Yeah, I guess that's gonna wrap up this one. Let's Talk Live happens. EA Play, all that stuff. So I'm probably gonna edit this. I'm probably just gonna throw this right up onto YouTube. So I'll say this: go check out the YouTube channels and everything. Well, you're probably watching this on YouTube. Go check out the Twitch channel over here where I do these live most of the time. Sometimes I skip a couple of them if there's like nothing there that I want to see. But yeah, live streams, and pretty soon, very, very soon, probably going to be having to take a bit of a break. So just make sure and hit the subscribe, the thumbs up, the likes, the bells, the whistles, all that good stuff on YouTube, and you'll see when I'm coming back. It's going to be it's going to be the next chapter for the Warwolf everything, brand, channels, whatever you want to say. It's going to be the next chapter of all that stuff happening. And probably by next month, hopefully in time of all the game releases, because we got the Ghost of Tsushima stuff coming out. We got Kina, we got Hades dropping on the PlayStation. I'm gonna try and pick up Hades. We'll see how much cash I actually can get to play around with here. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Anyways, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for stopping by. Oh man, this is under an hour of a live stream. I'll probably go live again sometime today, because this has only been like a 47-minute live stream. It's fine. Anyways, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for stopping by, and as always, I will see ya next time.